Hi guys, my name is Aisling and I'm here to share a few short practices with you between yoga, between meditation and breathwork that can hopefully help you find a little more calm and amidst the chaos right now, to find a little more space, a little more ease, a little more freedom throughout your day. Now all you'll need for these practices is a yoga mat if you've got one. Otherwise, not to worry, a towel or a blanket will also do fine. Just making yourself at home and doing the best as you can as you join along in. Now for today's practice, we'll be doing a very short practice, just 15 minutes, of some of my favorite go-to shapes that just allow me to find a little more space, a little more spaciousness, freedom in the body, a little more ease, particularly when I feel a bit tense, a little bit tight. So to begin, we'll just find a comfortable, easy seated position. So whatever that looks like for you. You might be on your knees, you might be cross-legged. You might even place like a cushion or something underneath your sit bones just to allow you to find a little more ease. And you'll find some space through the spine as you lengthen. And from here, you'll start to close down your eyes. Just slowly, gently now, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. So you'll start to feel that maybe through that outer edge of the right side of your neck. You might tilt the head a little more forward or a little back, motioning maybe from one to the other. You might stay moving, or you might just find that sweet spot that gives you the most interest, the most traction, the most feedback, and just send a few breaths there. And as you're ready, you'll slowly drop chin towards your chest. And then we'll make it over to the other side, so right ear to right shoulder. And again, you might motion forward or back, maybe both, or finding that sweet spot that gives you enough traction, enough interest to just send a few breaths to that left side of your neck. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Drop your chin towards your chest. And now we'll continue the movement, moving from one to the other. So left ear, left shoulder, chin to chest. And then all the way over to the right. Take these movements super slow. Feeling into every sensation. Chin to chest. And over to your left. Now you might continue these semicircles. If it's okay for you, you might now transition into full circles as the whole head drops back, around and down. 2 more like that. Continuing the movement with your breath. And then we change direction, so taking it in the other way, that anti-clockwise direction. Take one more if you're in your circles or your semicircles, and then drop chin to chest. Interlace your fingers now and press the palms away as your forehead drops towards the mat. So there's a real active pressing through the palms as the shoulders soften away from the ears. And take a big breath in. Let it out. One more in. And then those fingers will release. You'll interlace them now behind the back of the body, the hands away from your lower spine. As you now lift your chest, the gaze will also lift. You might drop the head back, but we're stay away from that crunching through the neck, so find some length. Opening the front of the body. Take a breath in. And one more in. And out. Beautiful. Take your hands now to your thighs. We'll start to find some circles. So leaning forward as you breathe in. And all the way around and back as you breathe out. And take it really slow. The circles might start off quite slow, quite small to begin with, and maybe they grow a little wider as the movement, as the body starts to make some space. Chin to chest, head, neck, and shoulders start to get involved. Take 2 more in this direction, in and out. 1 more in. Out. And then change direction, move in the opposite way. Again, maybe it's a little smaller, maybe they gradually grow a little wider. Head, neck, shoulders, all getting involved. Take 2 more slow, deep circles. 1 more in. And out. Now we'll take that left leg out wide. The right sole of the foot will stay in. That left hand will slide down. Maybe it draws underneath the shin, or maybe it just draws to the outer seam of the leg. Your right arm will lift up and over, finding some length through that whole right side body. Now we'll soften that left shoulder as it draws more forward. And the right shoulder draws more back. Fingers are active. Eye gaze, top hand, bottom foot, or out in front. Take a breath in. And let it out. And then slowly reverse. Take that right hand behind you. Press through the right shin, right hand as you lift your hips. Peel that top arm up. And then slowly lower back down. And we swap legs now. Right leg reaches out. Sole of left foot into inner seam. Right hand either underneath the shin or outer edge of the shin. As you reach now that left arm up and over. Finding length through that whole left side. And then see, can you spin this whole side body open. Thinking about that right shoulder drawing forward as the left draws back. Bottom toes are active, flexing. Breathe in. And then slowly return back. Take your back hand to the mat, bottom shin. Lift your hips. Peel open the front of the chest. Big breath in. And then slowly return all the way back down as you breathe out. Beautiful. Take that bottom shin back in and we'll find a twist. Reach both arms up. Left hand top of right knee, right hand behind as you twist. Find lift, find length. And then soften that right shoulder as the left draws more forward. Maybe the gaze towards the back. Find your inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. 1 more like that. Breathe in. And then come back through center. Both arms lift up. And take your twist over towards the left side. Right hand outside. Left hand base of spine. Lift and lengthen. And find your twist. 2 more like that. Inhale. Let it out. 1 more in. And come back through center and we'll take that same leg variation. The leg will draw forward. But we'll find a lengthening now to the back of that left hamstring. Reach arms up as you inhale. And then hinge forward at your hips as you fold. Now you might need a big bend through that knee to grab the foot or the shin. especially if your hamstrings are tight. If you're doing that, that's perfect. Think about your heel drawing forward, toes with your face. And then over time, you might start to slowly slide the foot forward, or you might not. We're aiming for length through spine, and then a fold. Length through spine, and then fold. Take one more in, and out. And slowly rise. Come back up, swap your legs once again. Find sit bones, lift arms up to ceiling, inhale. And then hinge forward as you fold. Again, maybe that deep bend through the knee so that you can find the length through the spine rather than a forehead to knee, chin to chest type situation. Sending that right heel forward, left toes to right toes towards your face. Lift and lengthen. And hinge, keeping the spine long. One more in and out. Now we move into the hips, so crossing that leg over, come back to your seated position. And just look down and know what leg is out in front. Swap in a moment. Find lift through chest. And then start to walk your hands forward as you fold. Now you might come all the way down. You might be lifted quite high. Just your chin to your chest might be enough. You might be already feeling it through that right hip. Just listen to your body. Go only as far as is your edge today. And see if you can let your head be heavy as you find 3 breaths. One more. Walk your hands in and swap the cross of the legs. Lift and lengthen. And then walk forward as you fold. Maybe your arms come a little wider as your head is heavy, shoulders soften. Your 3 breaths wherever you are. And slowly walk your hands back in. Find your way back into your seat. You might now start to close down your eyes. And we'll finish off today with just a really simple short breathing technique. Just called alternate nostril breathing. So I'll guide you through. So closing your eyes or just softening your gaze, letting all of your air out. And as you're ready, picture, feel or sense the breath as it travels in through your left nostril. And then allow it to flow out through the right. Inhale through right nostril. And exhale through your left. That's one round. Repeat. Inhale through left. Exhale through right. Inhale through right. Exhale through left. Inhale through left. Exhale through right. Inhale through right. Exhale through left. 2 more rounds. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. In through right. Exhale, left. You might choose to continue if you've got a little more time. You might choose to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's practice and can take that feeling, that sense of a little more freedom and ease with you out into the rest of your day. Thank you guys. Namaste.